The Indianapolis Colts travel to Dallas to face the Cowboys on Sunday in one of Week 16's better games. Dallas a 3.5-point favorite on BETDAQ, 55 the total here. Both these teams 10-4. They both lead their respective divisions, and they've both been playing well lately. The Colts have won 4 straight games. The Cowboys have won 4 of 5. We have a big total here, 55. We do expect plenty of offense in this game. The Colts third in the NFL in both total offense and points scored. Dallas pretty good on that side of the ball as well, 7th in points scored. The Cowboys third in the league in rush yards per game. We know that Dallas has really turned to that running game this season. DeMarco Murray leads the league in rushing, and we do expect the Colts to get a heavy dose of DeMarco Murray here in this one. When you actually break down these two teams as far as the numbers go, the Colts actually just a little bit better on both sides of the ball. We mentioned the Colts third in points scored, Dallas 7th in points scored. Indianapolis better on defense as well. They're middle of the pack in every major statistical category on defense, while Dallas 22nd in total defense, 23rd against the pass. And to me, that's where the advantage lies here. The advantage being with the Colts, that is. Indianapolis has played very well on defense over the past month. They've held their last 4 opponents to just 16.2 points per game. And Dallas, you wouldn't call them limited on offense, certainly not, but since Tony Romo broke his back a few weeks ago, they haven't spread it out and thrown the ball downfield quite as much as they normally do, or quite as much as they have in years past. Maybe that's by design. I have a feeling it has a little bit to do with Romo's injury. So look, if this game turns into a shootout, which it very well might, again, the total here is 55, do you trust Tony Romo, who might be a little hobbled, or young Andrew Luck, who leads the NFL in pass yards per game this season? I'm leaning in the Andrew Luck direction, especially because the Colts have been a little bit better on defense than Dallas in recent weeks. I just think Indianapolis might be the better team right now. Now, it's true that the Colts have had trouble with quality opposition this year. They're 3-4 in their 7 games against teams that currently have winning records, and this game is in Dallas, but the Cowboys have lost 3 straight home games, so I'm not sure how much of an edge that gives them. Listen, maybe the Colts just aren't quite as good as people seem to think they are. I know that's sort of the prevailing belief this week as the line has slowly drifted in the Dallas direction. People looking at the Colts' record against good teams, and they say, you know what, Indianapolis might be a team that just beats up on bad teams, but is not quite up to the task when they step up to the plate against some of the league's better teams, and Dallas is one of the NFL's better teams this season. I just don't think that storyline with the Colts rings true necessarily. Yes, they've lost 4 games against teams with winning records. Most teams struggle, or at least do a little bit worse against teams with winning records. Not every team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. So listen, I think the Colts just slightly better than the Cowboys. Even though this game is in Dallas, I do expect them to pick up the win. So Indianapolis plus 3.5 here, my recommendation. I would also look at over 55.